welcome back to my channel. I am very excited about today's video. I'm always excited, always, because it's a little bit different. I've never done one of these before. I think you're really gonna like it, and I think it's really cool to look back on things that I've made. So before we get started, if you like fabric hauls, makes planning, what I've been sewing, pattern reviews, etc., go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I always do that. Subscribe button down below and the notification bell to be notified when I have another video. And we are going to get right into this video. What we're going to be talking about are my favorite blouses that I have sewn, and some of them I have sewn twice, and I will tell you why they're my favorite, and I am so excited to go forward and share all of this with you. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, blouse number one. This blouse I made 3 times. It is the Reina shirt by Pauline and it is amazing. You guys have definitely heard me talk about this blouse more than one time, okay? And I will pop up the pictures that I can up here and let you take a look real quick before I talk about it. So that is the Reina shirt. So there is a short sleeve version and there's a long sleeve version. I've made both. And the button loops are a little bit of a pain, but it is such an amazing detail. And the tie, as you could see in one of the makes that I made, from one of them was silk from Promenade Fabrics. I made the tie in like the fabric that was on the edge, so the tie was like a different kind of fabric. Like, you can do so many things with this top. You can add ruffles, as you've seen. You can you know, make the short sleeve looks totally different to me because it's a different collar. It's not a tie. I mean, it's just such a nice, simple blouse, you guys. The button placket is not difficult. I'm kind of annoyed with things that are difficult in that area. It's not difficult to do. The instructions are very good. It is a pattern from a French maker, but the instructions are in English and they're great, and it's a very old pattern. I've also seen she has, I think, a hack for this pattern to make it into a dress as well, which I think it would make a beautiful dress. Simple pattern, just beautiful. I've made it 3 times, so that tells you something. I do love blouses, but this is a blouse pattern video, so I had to start with my favorite. So that was the first one. The second one is the Apolline Patterns Lola blouse, and here's why. I'm gonna pop up a picture of the line drawings. You've got so many options with this top. You can make it with a regular back, you can make it with a low back, you can make it long sleeve, you can make it short sleeve, you can make it a scallop sleeve. You know, so many options, and they can look so different depending on what you're doing. You can make it into a dress. Like, tops like that I really, really love. I will go ahead and pop up a picture of one that I've made. And since it's just one, we'll just pop a picture up here, but I'll scroll through a few of them. But yeah, I think next, since fall is coming, I think I'm gonna wanna make a long sleeve one with the low back once again. And then I will be able to tuck it into some pants or jeans or whatever. I don't know what color or what fabric I want to use yet, but it's definitely a thought for in the works. for fall. So I'm excited. It's so cool to have a pattern that can work for summer or spring or fall, and maybe winter if you're in a mild climate with a big old fat sweater cardigan on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the want to make soon pile because I think I'm definitely gonna want to include it in my fall sewing plans. Next, dun, 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 Sagebrush top. I don't know why I hold that up because you can't see it, but we will pop a picture of the line drawing up here. I have made this twice. Once when I was testing it in this beautiful blue quilting cotton, and we'll pop a picture up there. And then I've also made it out of a jersey and made it into a nightgown. So I really love this pattern. I have a YouTube video all about that, so I will go ahead and pop that link down below. But I think this top can look so beautiful with so many different things. Like, I think that like making the top out of like a floral fabric and like using lace right here would be beautiful. Maybe doing like for the tie or for the binding and the tie in the back, doing some kind of like velvet or something, like, or making the whole top out of velvet, like so beautiful. I think that this top like has so much potential to be in every single season. I could even make the sleeves are huge, they're beautiful, but you could even just make them longer, and then you've got like a top that's way more, you know, warm for the winter or fall, and you can again make it out of velvet or some kind of winter fabric, like maybe like a raw silk or something like that. Yeah, I think that this top has so much potential, and I definitely want to incorporate it like in some future makes for the fall and winter. Speaking of which, if I ever wrap my head around what I want to make for the fall, I will pop a video up, but I keep changing my mind. So it's really hard to form a list when there's so many new things coming out all the time that I want to make. So I will work really hard. I think I'm gonna get some colors together. I'm gonna get a few garments together that I really wanna make, and I will try to stick to just those garments with a few extras in between. That's really hard for me because I'm very spontaneous. So I will work on that and hopefully produce a video about that. And once the video comes out, I'll probably change my mind, but it'll be a good effort, right? This is the Fibre Mood Elisa blouse. So that's what we're going to talk about now. This is a simple button down, kind of longer sleeved. Like, I think the sleeve ends around here. Just really good all around top for just like a vintage like button down look. I think it looks really good in a quilting cotton. I kind of plan on incorporating this with like a pair of jeans as like a casual look for the fall. Yeah, so I think that that top, and it's beautiful in like summery fabrics, like very sheer cottons, or it would even be good in like a double gauze. And so I think it's a really versatile top. I've only made it once, but I want to make it like at least 2 or 3 more times. So that's why I included it in this video. Next, we're going to talk about the Cielo top and dress, but I've only made the top, by Closet Core Patterns. I completely love this top. I have a beautiful version that I made out of corduroy. I want to make another version coming up with like maybe a cotton poplin or something like that. Something transitional. I just love the shape, and I love the sleeves, and the neckline is really beautiful. So to me, that's kind of like a staple top. So it's one of my favorite blouses that I've sewn, and I plan on making it again. And it's really cool that it can be a dress. Although I don't know if I would make the dress because I'm not a big like boxy dress kind of person, but I might try it. You never know. Next, we're going to talk about a blouse that I've already made and I want to make again very soon. It's the Republique de Chiffon Hedwige blouse. I made it in a blue stripe silk and I changed the direction of the stripes. I love it so much. I talked about it in another video where I made like a ton of blouses. And I really like this pattern because it's very simple. It's kind of a relaxed button down. I foresee myself making at least 3 more for like the seasons coming up. I mean, it's just one of my favorites. In fact, it's probably going to go double duty because I'm probably going to talk about it a ton in my fall makes planning video. But you'll just get to hear about it more than once. But yeah, I love the gathers in the back. The sleeve placket is really simple. It's just a very easy top and I love the way it looks. So I will probably make that again very soon. The next top I've made, and it is the Liberty Fabrics Thea Boho sleeve shirt. I love it. I've only made it one time in a cotton lawn, Liberty cotton lawn, appropriately. And I just love this top because if you look at the line drawing, there are so many options like to make this. I mean, it can look completely different depending on what you pick. And I really, I have actually a YouTube video about the top that I made that I'll pop a link of down below. But I really, in that video, planned on making the bell sleeve one in a certain fabric. And I really, it's been like haunting me lately. I really want to make that for the fall and like add some kind of lace detail on the collar or something like really cute. In fact, I think it has a way that you can incorporate lace on one of the views. So I really want to do that. I think it would be very cute and very chic and like cottagey and I don't know, just really cute. So I'm going to put it in my make soon pile. I have a make soon pile. It's secret. I don't show anybody because it changes so much. Okay, next one I've made twice. It is the Lotte blouse. Both times I made the hacked version, which is on her blog. I also did a blog post for the second one that I made because I hacked it even further and added some top ruffles and like a kind of a paper bag effect on the neckline and the arms. And I love this blouse. Love it. Almost as much as the Friday Pattern Company Adrienne blouse, which is what I'm wearing right now. I've probably made this blouse about 6 times. We will talk about it real quick. I guess we'll move on from the Lotte blouse. Great blouse. You need to make it. It's amazing. So the Friday Pattern Company Adrienne blouse is a go-to blouse. It is beautiful, it's classic, it's got an amazing neckline. This one I shortened the sleeves a little bit just because I wanted it to be a little bit different, but the sleeves are normally about here. It's knit, made out of knit fabric. It's a beautiful, very simple top. I have made it at least 5 times, maybe 6. I tend to lose count, but I love it very much. So this is another staple top for me. Last but definitely not least is the Republique de Chiffon Petula blouse. So this blouse has everything going for it. Like it has the mandarin collar, which I do love a mandarin collar. I love a pointed collar as well, but I do love the mandarin collar a lot. I can leave it open, I can close it all the way up and have a different look. The sleeves are just beautiful. There's so many gathers everywhere. It's a very loose, blousey top. I love to tuck my tops in and then it can like hang over a little bit. It's like one of my most favorite looks. I've only made it in linen. I don't know why I've only made it one time. It's a little bit insane actually. So I really want to make another one and I want to make it out of maybe like a viscose to give it a little bit more of a drapey look, Really, really love this blouse, and I cannot wait to make it for the fall. So yeah, those are all of my most favorite current blouses, and I wanted to include only ones that I've made so I can really speak to the pattern. Most of these patterns are very easy. I didn't have trouble with any of them. The Lola blouse by Apolline Patterns, it has French instructions, but she does have, I think, some English included, but she does have a video, and the video is very easy on YouTube. She's still speaking in French, but you can tell how to put it together just by watching the video. It's very helpful. But yeah, that's it. Those are the blouses that I wanted to highlight today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you like this kind of video. I was thinking about doing it for pants patterns, dress patterns. I was also thinking of doing like a T&T pattern, which is like a tried and true patterns, like of all this, the whole spectrum of like my absolute favorite patterns that I've made over and over and over again, which some of those are in this pile. And you know, just stuff like that, just taking you through my patterns. I love finding new patterns, and so I feel like this is a good way to show you guys some new patterns. So, or you might have heard of all of them and just are inspired to make them now. So let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a fabulous, wonderful day. Talk to you later.